Great to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Colorado Buffaloes and the SMU Mustangs. Reese Davis, Dave Pollock, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
The Colorado head coach told me before the game, this is what they're playing for. The group of six have known they can compete with the big boys all along, and winning a national championship has proven that. But now they've got to do it again and show they can be consistent. Guys?
All right, Holly. And the Buffaloes will kick off first, and here we go. On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Wide receiver going in motion. Snags a quick pass on the left. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. The Mustangs send out the punt unit. Not a lot of room to make this catch. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. So Colorado's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. The give on the option. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
The option, he'll keep it. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB isn't a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that second thing right.
Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. There's a crease. Makes the tackle at the 24, but from inside the 10 to across the 20 on the pickup of 15. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. They'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice nice elusiveness. Once he's out in the open field, he shows you that on that explosive play picking up the first.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the defense makes a stop after a minimal gain.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Escapes the pressure to his right. Throwing on the run. He makes a grab. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
And I would argue that's one of the most difficult things to play as a defense is those second plays when they start to get outside the pocket. He does a great job buying time. And what does he do when he rolls out? It gets his receiver a chance to get down the field more, and then he chucks it downfield for the big completions.
And the Buffaloes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions, and not
getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Mustangs will send out the punt unit. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Fires to the tight end. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Motion from the wideout. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
He broke his ankles.
I'd have a chance. Touchdown, Buffaloes! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he finished things off with that 36-yarder for a score. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes.
Well, that is a very disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man to go.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just... Great place to start for this offense. Quarterback making checks. Trying to get outside. It's Wiggins. Got enough for the first. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. They'll give it to him again. There he goes. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Keeps it on the bootleg. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Buffs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the 1st half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Great job staying home by the defense there. Offense trying to go option. The QB keeps it, but you see the great assignment football. Everybody's staying where they're supposed to be, and they're able to rally to the quarterback and tackle him for a loss.
Back open in the middle. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to pass, it's Cobb. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Gives it on the option. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small.
The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
How about that athleticism by the tight end, stretching out and diving to haul that pass in. Great play.
To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front. They won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play. And they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Here's the pressure. And they got it.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
He lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge...
Who caught that?
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The run inside. It's Wiggins. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. He'll try to do it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. Mustangs call a timeout. Back back to throw. It's Cobb. Oh, they're after him. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. He wants to go deep. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He's going to take off. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Colorado will go ahead and use its second timeout here. They'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Buffaloes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Bringing the heat. Trying to buy time. Makes a stop at the 49, give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. The Buffs now use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here comes the heat. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To throw, it's Cobb. Got him. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellows, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with Tennessee taking on the number 8 team, the USC Trojans. And it's the Volunteers getting a banner day from their stars on the road. To pick up victories away from home, that's the mark of a focused team. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the standings. Now back over to your game in Dallas. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win.
The Mustangs will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, I guarantee you one thing, and at halftime with a big lead, there were no conversations about, hey, let's run the ball, let's slow it down, let's bleed the clock, keep our defense fresh. They are staying aggressive. They're trying to add to this lead, and with this quarterback, I do not blame you. Keep chucking the pill.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. complete to the right. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Cobb. Under fire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. All kinds of room to the right. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense.
Oh, the rain got something to do with it. Right.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his target down the middle.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
He's got it on the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? No, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Rushes on him. Oh, he makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I think that shows you the experience of the quarterback there. His primary target wasn't open, so he didn't panic. Even though he was getting hit, he was still able to find his check down and find some positive yards.
Working that left side now. They'll make the stop about 3 yards. Dropping back, it's Cobb. Rifles it down the middle. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. Here's a hit. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass. Under fire. And it's a sack.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today, but one bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Now on the counter. Maybe some room here. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. They've got a first down here. Want to start as Bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give out of the gun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. Third and 6 yards to go. Off the play fake. Quarterback floating away from pressure. On the run, fires downfield. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Snapped it in the shotgun. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
We're going to watch this defensive possession. We're going to watch and see how they do.
Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. He'll be stopped after picking up 5. And boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to the well. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged out of the air. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. And the Mustangs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Red pass, it's complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. He's got his man, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Makes a grab past the marker. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Motion from the wide receiver. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, give on the inside. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Outstanding tackle to keep him from getting the first down, and they'll get it back.
Obviously, they fail on that 4th down, but because there's still time on the clock, this game's not over. Who on defense right now can step up and make a big play and get the ball back to the offense?
The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the 18.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Timeout is called. They got it just in the nick of time before the delay of game penalty. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Pulls it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Cobb. He fires to the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass.
Working on me today.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. SMU spends his 2nd timeout here. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly to the tight end. Now the Mustangs will use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Handoff from the gun. Got a little, could be an alley. He works his way past the 1st down marker, and that will put this one away. The Buffaloes with the 1st and 10. They'll take a knee as they keep draining the time off that clock, now under a minute to go. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you'll perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.